and in today's video I'm collaborating with Talisha of Creativiteebyt, and we are bringing you a fun summer look inspired by one of my favorite fruits, the avocado. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning person, thank you so much for your continued support. All right, let's get into it. When Talisha reached out to me and asked if I'd like to collaborate on this fun theme, I was all about it, okay? If you didn't know this, I'm a Cali girl, and 95% of the avocados grown and shipped all over the US are grown in California. Not only am I a lover of purchasing avocados, I actually have an avocado tree in my front yard. Now, to be fair, I do have to fight the squirrels in order to be able to eat my avocados, but I will show you a few pictures of the actual tree that's growing in my front yard, as well as some avocados that we've harvested. Now, I'm really excited to be able to share the garment that I made with you, and I do want to let you know that the shirt that I'm wearing right now, I also worked on, okay? It is a purchased t-shirt, but I did my own iron-on using a Cricut heat press and a Cricut iron-on sheet that I purchased. Now, back to the garment that I made. Now, I was really excited to be able to make something because I love avocados, okay? Not only are they so delicious, so delicious, they're good for the inside of your body as well as the outside of your body. Now, did you know that avocados have more potassium than bananas? It's true. Eating one avocado will actually fulfill 27% of the potassium that you need in your diet for the day, which is fantastic. You can also use avocado oil to treat different things in the body. For instance, if you have a scrape and you want to speed up the healing process, put a little avocado oil on it. If you're a person that suffers from arthritis, then avocado extract is really good for dealing with the pain of arthritis. Did you know also that many people will use avocados to make face mask and hair mask? And what that does is add moisture to the skin, and it adds moisture to your hair. There's so many different ways that avocados are good for the body on the inside and the outside. And in addition to taking care of yourself with an avocado, you can also take the pits and the skins of avocado and you can make dye in order to dye fabric. So friends, if you're interested in learning how to dye your own fabric, I'm sure if you Google dyeing with avocados, there'll be tons of videos on YouTube to show you how to do that. So it's fantastic. You can eat the avocado and you can use the pits and the skins to increase your beautiful garments, okay? Or enhance your beautiful garments. Now, avocados were originally farmed in Mexico, so you will see a lot of avocados in Mexican food. I love Mexican food. I definitely love guacamole, which is primarily made from avocados. I also like to dice avocados and put salt and pepper. I like avocado toast. I like avocados and eggs. I love avocado salad. Trust me, I have put avocados on more foods than you would even think possible, and it seems to complement so many different dishes. So they are definitely one of my favorite things to eat, and I was really excited to be able to create a fun garment using an inspired print that has avocados on it. All right, so let's get into the garment that I made. I made Simplicity 1887. Now this particular pattern is rated as an easy pattern, and to be fair, this was one of the first patterns that I ever sewed as far as garments are concerned. And the first time I made it, it did not go so well. First of all, I didn't understand a lot of the sewing terms. I was very, very new to sewing, and so I had to do a lot of Googling to try to figure out what different things meant. So that was a challenge for me the first time around. Also, I didn't understand pattern sizes, so I made a size 14 back then, and now that I know my body a little bit better, I know that a size 16 is more appropriate. And so it was nice to revisit this pattern and make something different and see if I had a different experience than the first time around, and I absolutely did. This pattern definitely is an easy pattern. Now, the first time around I made pants, this time I made shorts, and I love the way my shorts came out, and I can definitely see that I'm going to be getting a lot of use out of them this summer, so I'm really pleased about that. The pattern itself is really cool because it comes with two different pant lengths, it comes with cuff variations, it comes with 2 different lengths of skirt, and it comes with the shorts. So it definitely is a value pattern. It is currently still being sold on the Something Delightful website as well as at Joann's, so you can definitely catch it on one of those $1.99 sales, and I don't think that you'll regret it. It's a really great pattern. Another thing that I love about this particular pattern is that it requires elastic in the waist, which means it's nice and comfortable and stretchy, assuming that you cut the right length of elastic. Now it does have a front piece in the waistband that is flat, which is really great because it can look a little bit more tailored in the front but also be very comfortable in the back, and I love that. It also has an optional front tie, and I did choose to include the front tie on my shorts. However, my shorts looked really cute without the tie as well. So, you know, with or without, you can't go wrong. It's going to be a very cute pair of shorts, skirt, or pants. I really love that. Okay, let's talk about the fabric that I used. I'm going to show you the shorts so that you can see, and I'll also include a photo clip of the different fabric that I used. I wanted to get creative, and I recently had some fun with color blocking, so I thought I might revisit that experience by buying fat quarters that came with different prints. And the cool thing about this is that I could use a different pattern piece for each of the fabrics that came in the fat quarter bundle. I found this fat quarter bundle on Amazon. I will insert a link just in case you want to make your own shorts using this fabric. And it was very affordable, and I was excited to be able to find a bundle that had so many different variations of an avocado print. And so I used every inch of each piece of fabric in order to create these shorts, and I had so much fun figuring out which fat quarters I would use for which piece on the short. So that was really cool. I do want to mention that in using these fat quarters, it is 100% cotton and it is on the thinner side. So I did have to line the shorts, and how I did that was, these are the shorts. I took a front leg pattern and I cut one on the printed fabric and one on some white shirting fabric, and so I had the same piece cut in each of the fat quarters as I did in the white fabric. I hope that makes sense what I'm saying. And rather than sewing up a pair of white shorts and then sewing up the avocado shorts and then attaching them at the waistband and the leg cuffs, I chose to sew one white front to one printed front around the edges, and then treated it as one piece of fabric instead of two. I hope that makes sense what I'm saying. So I ended up with the correct number of pattern pieces, only they were two-sided. One side of it was white and one side of it was the avocado fabric. I hope I'm explaining that correctly, but that's how I chose to line these shorts. It did take a bit longer, but I'm really pleased with how it came out, and because I did it that way, on the legs that are white, you can't see through them. So this is the white shirting fabric that I used. And I did that for all of the pieces, including the green pieces as well. So you won't see the background of this pretty print, you actually see the white fabric. What I loved about doing that also is that I felt like they're a little bit more substantial and sturdy, and that they'll last longer. So a lot of times when you make garments using 100% cotton, especially when it's quilter's cotton, I personally worry about how the longevity of the item based off of how often I'll be wearing it. And I feel that these are nice and sturdy since it is lined. Now, as you can see, I have used several different prints of avocado. This is the reverse print of this. So this one has a green background and this one has a white background, but they are the same print. And the same goes for the back. This one has polka dots on it. And I love this so much. This is actually a cream with yellow polka dots, and this one is a green with white polka dots. I think that's so cute. This waistband has smaller avocados on it, and it has these little purplish pink little X's all over it. So each section of the shorts is a different print of avocado, and I love that. Also, it has these little pockets. Now, I did choose not to line the pockets only because I didn't have enough fabric to line the pockets. But since they're pockets, I'm not worried about you seeing my butt, right? With the white back, I was worried about someone being able to see my underwear or my butt. I don't worry about that with the pockets. But this is what the pockets look like. Really gorgeous green color. And these are the shorts. I think they're adorable. I absolutely love this fabric. The prints are just so good. And I've washed them twice and none of the colors have faded. They just look gorgeous. I love them so much, okay? So that's the fabric that I used. Now the number of pattern pieces for this particular pattern is 6, which is not a lot of pieces and perfect for a beginner. I really appreciate that. And I didn't make any modifications to the pattern other than the fact that when I originally made this pattern, I cut a size 14 and I'm actually a 16. So what I had to do was take the pattern pieces, and I'll show you here, and I measured the distance between each of the sizes to get an idea of how much fabric I would need to add on the edge here, and I redrafted each of the pieces to make them a size 16. So I just measured the distance of every edge of the pattern, and then I added an additional size, and that's how I was able to get a size 16 even though my pattern is for a 14. Now, next time Joann's has a $1.99 sale, I probably will just go ahead and purchase the size that includes the size 16, because this one, I cut it, so it's gone. There's nothing I can do about that. Since I haven't cut the skirt, I can still use the skirt and cut a size 16. But if I make the pants again or the shorts again, I have to use my drafted pattern piece, which adds the extra size on there. Now, back in the day, if I had tried to remake these pants, I would not have had the patience to draft and resize the pattern pieces for myself. But now it's just an easy thing to do, and it wasn't a big deal to do, especially for a pair of shorts, which doesn't require a lot of paper or fabric. So that's how I was able to get my size. Aren't these so cute? Aren't they just so cute? I love them so much. I love them so much. Everything about them is fantastic, okay? I also especially love these pleats on the front. I don't know if you can see those. They look so good, okay? This flat front is nice, but these pleats just add something to this pattern. I love it. A lot of times with elastic waist pants, I find that you lose a lot of the details in the front and everything is bunched up and scrunched up, but having a flat waistband here gives the opportunity to create these gorgeous pleats, and it just looks a little bit more tailored, and I love that. The ties are also very cute as well. I added them on at the last minute because I definitely went back and forth as to whether or not I wanted to add them since it looked so nice without. But one of the things that bothered me was the fact that I didn't have a lot of this fabric, so if you look close, I had to cut 2 pieces of fabric and put them together in order to complete the front flat waistband. So I thought, okay, if I put the ties, no one will see it. And that's true. You can't see it at all with the ties. But it looks so good without ties. Originally, I thought, oh, I'm just going to make a bunch of these because I love them so much. Maybe I'll make denim. Maybe I'll make all these different, kinds using this fabric. But when I looked at the fabric suggestions for this pattern, it doesn't say that it's good for denim. It suggests soft, lightweight fabrics such as laundered cotton, batiks, satins, chalets, silk rayon, silk linen, double georgette, light linen, and even jersey. It does not include a heavier fabric like denim. But I don't know, I still might give it a go. I might try, because I think this would be a really cute pair of summer shorts in denim that I would get a lot of use out of because I love this style so much. If you've made this pattern before and you did make it out of a denim, let me know what your experience was like. Did you like it? Was it too bulky? Let me know what you think. All right. Does this pair of shorts look like the pattern cover? That's a good question. I would say the shorts themselves definitely look like the pattern on the cover, like the line drawings, like the ones worn by the model here. The only thing is that my body type is very different from the body type of the person modeling the shorts. So they don't look the same on my body as they do on her body, but I will say that they very much complement my body. They're very flattering and very cute. So they are a success, and they do look like the line drawings and the pictures of the shorts on the front of the envelope. They just don't quite fit me in the way they fit the model. The pattern instructions are really simple to follow. I would say though that the only thing that can be a bit tricky is inserting the elastic, because when you create the channels for the elastic to go through, you're supposed to be inserting the elastic through the front flat waistband, which is a little bit hard to wrap your head around when you're a person who has primarily done elastic waistbands where the elastic goes around the entire waistband, because generally when you put an elastic and it goes around the entire waistband, you insert the elastic through the back of the pants, not the front of the pants. So that was something that I had to basically push myself out of my comfort zone, because I'm always thinking about the fact that I want the front to be the nicest part of the garment. Now, if I insert the elastic in the back, it's the back. People aren't really looking so closely at the back. But through the front, it just kind of was like, oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. You know what I mean? So it was just a little bit different in that regard. However, as someone who's new to sewing, you won't feel either way about it. You're just going to be following the instructions, and the instructions, I believe, were easy enough to follow. I really enjoy this pattern, and I can see myself making it over and over again, not just the shorts, but definitely I want to revisit making a pair of pants out of this pattern, as well as doing the skirt, because I haven't done it yet. I would absolutely lean towards the longer skirt just because it gives me a little bit more coverage, and I work with children, so I would appreciate that. And it is a pattern that I highly recommend to anyone, not just a beginner. I think it's a very quick and speedy, so if you don't have to line the shorts using whatever fabric that you're using, that will speed up the process. Also, if you're using all the same fabric, you're not using fat quarters, there's no thought behind which fabric piece you're gonna place on which, piece of fabric. So that will be easier to just do it all in one of the same fabric. I could definitely see myself whipping these shorts out in assembly line style if I wanted to make a few pairs of them. So I definitely like the ease of that in this pattern.
I forgot to mention during the filming of this video that I actually made a scrunchie as well to go with the outfit.
So that's it, friends. These are the gorgeous shorts that I made. I absolutely love them. They are so cute. I'm going to insert pictures so that you can see me modeling the shorts and you can see what they look like on my body. But before I do that, I want to show you my shirt that I'm wearing. The shirt that I'm wearing is actually just a $5 tank top that you can get at Target. But I actually ordered this Cricut iron-on patch, and I used my heat press to apply it, and it says holy guacamole. And I love it. I'm wearing some waste paper bag pants that I'll share in another video, but I just think it's the cutest little tank, and it goes so well with my shorts. You'll see that in the picture. This is such an easy project to do if you just want to experiment with iron-ons. These iron-ons go on sale often on the Cricut website, and I can't remember how much I paid for this one because I bought it with a bunch of others, but they're very inexpensive, and all you have to do, you can even use your regular iron that you use to iron your clothes. You just place it on a little heat for however many seconds it tells you in the instructions, and you have a brand new customized shirt. No one's walking around with the holy guacamole t-shirt like this summer. At least they won't be wearing it paired with the shorts that I made, but I think they complement each other so well, and they're fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel, and please head over to Talisha of Creativiteebyt's channel so that you can see the avocado garment that she made, and also give her a thumbs up and subscribe to her channel as well, because she's amazing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. All right, bye.